experiencing Lena's life from an very beautiful area that's going to get snowed. It's downtown Silver City, right along the big ditch, they call it. It's the ditch that flooded and made Silver City grow that way instead of here. This was kind of like the town where Silver City used to actually have its main street. It used to go down here, and stores used to be up here on this edge and over here on this side. And well, they had this million year, once in a civilization time flood or something that happened, and it eroded all the buildings and just caused everything to have huge, huge problems. But I'm hoping that you guys can actually hear me. My earpiece just fell out. I don't know if anybody's watching or anything, but I just wanted to make this video. We're supposed to have like a blast, like a blast of winter weather that's, it's gonna be, I guess, 7 to 11 inches potentially, um, potentially more up in the higher elevations. And, you know, so I don't know what to expect. They don't really tell you exactly what's going to happen. You know, sometimes it's a big flop, other times it's a real deal, you know. But I just thought I'd do a video. I haven't done one outside in such a long time. It's been like forever since I've made a video. Yesterday I was able to highlight my hair, yes, and I am very happy with it. Very happy with what um, I got this service through. I get my own, it was like my own highlight um, packet or something. Do it yourself, do it at home. And it was like a clay-based system where you kind of mix the applicator and the little clay powder, and I guess you're supposed to, you know, streak it onto your hair and stuff. And well, I mean, for a beginner who's never done it before, um, it worked. I was surprised. I was really happy with what took place. You know, it was really cool. I enjoyed being able to, although it was kind of a hassle because, you know, it was like you had to grab each individual strand or like an inch of it and then just kind of streak it on and stuff. It was kind of a pain, but I'm very happy with the outcome. You know, I'm really happy with the length overall, how it's coming along, and how I'm able to, you know, just enjoy being able to lighten and kind of give my hair a little bit more um, dimension and depth to it. So I actually colored it yesterday. What was it? No, the day before. I colored it, and I was able to to lighten it just a hair lighter on the brown brunette spectrum and stuff. And the people at eSalon are really good at customizing it and designing it so that it works for you and stuff. And they're very helpful because you get your own little custom hair color instructions, and everything's like really done, like customized for you, you know. So I have lots of grays and stuff, so I was like really working on trying to cover those up and stuff. So and then my colorist was like, oh, you need to really just make sure that you don't get all those highlights that, you know, that you've been growing out. And I was like, okay. So then I just do the top and up on the sides and stuff? She's like, yes. And you got the highlight packet. It's going to be perfect for you. And so 2 days later, after coloring it one day and then doing it the next, I am really happy with it. I'm very pleased with the outcome. I really enjoyed um, finally getting somewhere with my hair. It's just been ever since my transition. It's just been such a pain. I mean, first of all, I had a hair transplant back in November 2014, and the hair was just like, in the front, it had that balding little thing going on. And now, I mean, it's not like perfect or anything, but it's better. I'm still gonna wear wigs and things like that, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe in the near future I'll be able to afford a second hair transplant so I could just get kind of the areas that I really, kind of like bother me a little bit. So, um, as you guys know, I'm now separated from the person I was married with for 4 years. This is our second separation, and it's our final one. you know, there's no use in trying to make something broken work. We've tried. Um, it's it's been it's been a journey, um, and it's time. It's just time. It's time to do what we have to do, you know. And I appreciate everything, but it's time to move forward. And I am so happy for them and what they're choosing to do with their lives and everything. And I wish them well. I wish her well, but it's time to start living, Lena's life as I've always done with my blog. It's called Lena's Life, and I'm gonna probably do a show tonight, talking about a continuation about the two seeds of kinds of people and stuff. And I just I just want to live. I mean, I'm just ready. Ready for the next step. Ready for the next place, the next season in my life. And I'm very appreciative of where I've been, but I am so excited about where I might be going. And, I won't tell you guys yet, because I still, have obligations here at Silver City. And um, we rented a place here for through the beginning of the summer. So I'll be here throughout. I don't know what Maritza's going to do. I'm not sure, but um, I'll be here. And it'll look different. Life will be different. We're adjusting. We're adjusting to our lives now. And I think it's beautiful. I think, it's wonderful. I don't see you guys. I wish I could see you on the chat, but I don't know what's going on. My chat. Uh, oh, hi, Lena. It looks great. You did a good job. Hey, Lena, love you, girl. Oh, hi, Susan, Blue Bottle. Thank you for your kind words in the video the other day. I mean, on the comments. And I really appreciate you. And I thank you for continuing to follow me. I really do. It means a ton to me. You're a very special person. And okay, but it's not letting me do that. But you guys, those of you who follow me and my journey, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate um, how you guys have really asked for me to stick around. I wasn't, it's not like I was going to leave YouTube or anything. but we go, and then Maritza started doing her morning show and stuff like that, and all the changes and everything. And I just kind of, I don't want to take away from what she's doing, and I think it's a noble thing. I think it's great, what she's doing. But I also want to share, I want to talk about stuff that, I want to talk about my highlights, right? I want to talk about, what I've been doing. It's important to me. This is a place of healing for me. I've gone to social media because, you know, I I need, to be able to connect with people. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my story uh, very well or not, but I basically got rejected by everyone who knew me. So um, Christianity is a crazy, crazy belief system, and they believe people like me are going to hell. People like me are bad people, evil people, demon possessed, even. So here I am, 6 years later. Can you believe it? 6 years since I transitioned. I mean, um, it's been a crazy, crazy road. I've been down many, many dead ends, many broken places, and I've had some great moments as well. But um, it's been an experience. It really has. I've learned a lot as a person, and living living my life and living my truth, not trying to take away from any any gender or anything like that. I'm not trying to do anything other than be myself, and that's all I can be. I can't be something I'm not, but I can be me, you know, and that me is what you see. That's me. So along the way, I've hit some bumps and I've hit some really nasty spills. Like one was like going down a mountainside, and almost literally dying. I mean, I almost ended my life, literally at the bottom of a mountain here in New Mexico. Miraculously, I survived it, um, and I lived, and I'm here to talk about, what I've learned. I'm here to talk about my experiences and my pitfalls and my mistakes and things I've done and things I regret. I do regret certain things, but you know, life is what you make of it. And I'm definitely more of a glass half full kind of person. And one of the reasons why I'm even out today, which is which is something that I don't usually do because cold weather is it makes it harder to get out and enjoy the things that one is doing, because the weather, right? And we're supposed to have 7 to 11 inches. I mean, higher elevations are going to get 12 to 24. So it's going to be it's going to be crazy, you know. So Maritza and I, it's like everything happened so fast. Maritza and I went to our local co-op here, and we bought groceries because, well, tomorrow we're not going to be able to get out of the house. It's going to be packed with snow. There's going to be blizzard conditions. There's going to be, ice everywhere and snow everywhere. So um, I'm basically, I told him, I said, we have a winter weather warning. We need to get to the store. And there's no free popcorn today, because usually when we go on Fridays, we get free popcorn. But I just, I mentioned, yeah, we need to go. Oh, look at that. Is that cute? Somebody lost their chihuahua. How sad, right? Another one lost, Hector, his doggy leash. It is white with black skulls and crossbones. Have you seen it? And then Pinky and Blackie are available. We did the cat thing. That didn't quite work out this summer. So, but anyway, so I said, yeah, we need to go. We need to go to the co-op, you know. And so here's the co-op. This is our local fresh organic food store here in downtown Silver City. And we could buy all kinds of organic foods and things like that, you know, that it's a relatively inexpensive, you know, it's not terrible. Sometimes they put things on sale, sometimes they put things on discount. Um, and this is downtown. Of course, you guys have seen it, I've showed you before. Um, but yeah, so I bought myself, I don't usually buy extra nuts or something, but I bought myself some hazelnuts. Yes, Filberts actually. And I bought those because, I mean, it's, I'm not doing the one meal a day type diet anymore. I'm kind of done, you know, doing that. Um, it was a great experience. I did it for, oh, let me see, several months actually, and I'm going to continue being a vegan. But I told Maritza I'm just going to make oatmeal in the morning. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna eat a big huge one sit down and grub meal. And at night I'm gonna enjoy, you know, popcorn, or I'm gonna enjoy another bowl of, like a bowl of rice and beans or something. I'll probably make some Puerto Rican food for myself. Not the bad stuff, but like rice and beans and stuff. I'm not going to eat meat or anything like that because I'm still a vegan, and I really do believe in sparing our little innocent friends um, from getting eaten and stuff. I mean, it's just my own personal preference, you know. And I've learned a lot about healthy eating habits and stuff from Maritza, and it's been a great experience to 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 have her help me with that. Um, but I'm just, you know, separation means that one is separating and doing your own thing, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna just do my own thing. I'm gonna make my own food. I'm gonna have my own schedule. I'm gonna have my own workout routine. I'm gonna probably, when it gets warmer, I'm gonna get outside and, you know, enjoy the great outdoors. And, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. And when the time comes and the lease is up, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna be, but wherever it's gonna be is gonna be so cool. I seriously am so excited because the sky is the limit. I'm just gonna look at opportunities and things and see what, you know, what transpires, what works out best, you know, because I literally, I mean, I don't know, I literally could go anywhere, you know, and I'll just have the clothes on my back and a couple of suitcases and, you know, not much else, and just live, you know, just live and be and identify as a trans woman. I'm not, you know, detransitioning or anything like that, like Maritza, and I wish her well. And, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still Lena. I haven't, you know, decided to change anything about me. Um, I honestly, I don't even know what it is to put on a persona or anything. I mean, I know that there's those out there that talk about, you know, being someone else or what. I've never really practiced, you know, my voice. I've never really changed my way of being or my um, I don't know. I'm just me, you know, and I just wanted to be authentically me, and you know, it is what it is, and whatever people see, they see. If they don't, they don't, and I'm not bothered by anybody's conceptions about me. You know, I mean, I understand, you know, my anatomy. I understand my realities and things, but you know, I choose to live differently than most people who would ever identify as a male, you know, and you know, I embrace my feminine nature, and that's just me, you know, and I'm happy with it. That there's one thing that I'm very sensitive, you know, very incapable yet of taking really criticism at a in any like great degree. So I was chatting with my beautiful sister, and she mentioned to me, "Oh, you know, maybe there's some kind of resentment that you have towards your separated spouse because they transition so wonderfully, you know, and you obviously still, you know, regret that yours didn't go as smoothly or whatever." And I was like, I don't I don't feel that way personally. I mean, I don't really think that I suffered from, sorry, my earpiece is like getting caught up with my hair. I don't really think that I really care about what people perceive or anything. It just didn't really matter to me. And I never, you know, as a trans man, I never really struggled with people going, "Hey, that's a man." You know, I didn't get any of that. I was just living my life and going forward with what I was doing. And it was never a consideration for me. I just, you know, I just lived. And when I was in Minnesota this summer, I was just living, you know, and hindsight is 2020, but I do wish that I could have just stayed there personally. I mean, I don't know why I came back. I guess I came back because I felt that I needed to, and that I had misunderstood, you know, I'm like, life. And now, I mean, now I have to like go back to the drawing board and get myself out of Silver City and figure out what I'm gonna do. And I don't know what happened to my stream. It just apologize for the hiccup that way, but I did, and part of me regrets coming back, you know. But then again, I guess I wouldn't know. Oops, I don't know why this is doing that. I wouldn't know what it would have been like had I not done it. So I guess I guess it's hindsight. Hindsight is 2020, and it is what it is. And I did what I did. So, but what I'm happy about is the fact that I am moving on, moving forward, and there are so many wonderful opportunities and things that I want to share with you guys, and things that I want to encourage you guys about. And you know, I mean, the main message though is to love yourself. However you choose to express yourself, however you like, you know, that is just an illusion. So you can paint your illusion to be more masculine, more feminine, but it is up to you to decide how you present yourself in society. And it's up to you to be your authentic you, you know. And for so long, I lived in my male presentation, and I just felt very constricted, very confined, very limited, very unable to express myself and express my nature, my being, my person. I remember that there was times when I was married that my my ex would say, "Oh my gosh," after she found out that I was trans. She's like, "Oh my gosh, so that's why you did. Oh my gosh, that's why you did that." I'm like, "What? What?" And she's like, "I don't want to say. I don't want to say because I don't want to give you any more fuel for your fire." And I'm like, "Well, just what is it?" I mean, I know one of them was, me drinking something and then having my pinky flipped up or something. And it's so stupid, It's like, so that is something that would be distracting to somebody. That would be something that would be telling of gender. I mean, just doing that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It was just crazy. And the limitations that religion places on people, it's like a juggernaut. I mean, you're just like stuck in this, like, oh my gosh, if I act this way, then, oh, gay is going to hell, and being more feminine it in a man's world is just absolutely anathema. It's never heard of, but it is what it is, and I chose to buck the system, you know. I chose to buck the system. I chose to say, to heck with all these rules and regulations on laws and restrictions and things that people want you to be and do and have and portray and live up to. And, I mean, I was like, no, that's not me. I'm not going to live that way. So, by the way, my hands are freezing. They're freezing. It's like, do you see this? I mean, it's like my hands are getting frostbite. I mean, it's not Minnesota, but it's cold. It is cold. So I just chose not to, you know. I chose not to keep on kicking up against the inevitable, And I, so to so many people, they see me as some kind of a with my sister because my person and why I did what I did, and being called a liar for my whole life. Finally, you know, and I'm not a vindictive person. I'm not a hurtful person. I'm a good soul, and I think that many of you can see that. That's me. I'm a very sensitive person. And yes, I am defensive. I get that way. And it's something that I'm working on. But it's crazy, you know, the perceptions and the misconceptions that people have is how upstream because I am out of breath. But I'll be on later tonight.